Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I am your host, İlham. On November 16th, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made a phone call to President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham. The U.S. Secretary of State reiterated that another round of negotiations of the foreign ministers of Azerbaijan and Armenia over the peace treaty between the two countries was held in Washington on the 7th of November this year, and reaffirmed the determination of the United States to contribute to the process of normalization of relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia. President Ilham Aliyev said State Secretary Antony Blinken's continuous attention to the process of normalization of relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia and the efforts the United States was making in this direction were highly appreciated. However, the head of state also noted that despite the efforts and negotiations in this direction, the contradictory statements by Armenian leaders in recent days have a negative impact on the normalization of relations between the two countries and the advancement of the peace agenda. Antony Blinken noted that there was a historic opportunity for the normalization of relations between Armenia and Azerbaijan and the signing of a peace treaty, adding that the United States would continue its efforts in this direction. During the telephone conversation, the sides exchanged views regarding the next meeting on the peace treaty between Armenia and Azerbaijan and confidence-building measures. The notorious resolution adopted against Azerbaijan in the upper house of the French parliament, the Senate, once again confirmed that official Paris is interested in the continuation of tensions in the region. Even though French President Emmanuel Macron tries to avoid responsibility, saying that this is not a question of the government but of the parliament, it is well known that these issues are under the authority of the president, because these draft documents are sent to Élysée Palace prior to being registered at the Senate, and after the agreement of the government, the procedure is launched.
France once again confirmed that it does not respect the norms and principles of international law, that interferes in the territorial integrity and sovereignty of other countries, and is biased and unfair. The document adopted against our country in the French Senate should be considered as a continuation of the resolutions adopted on November 25th and December 3rd, 2020, the slander campaign. After Macron's coming to power, it was further proved that how much racism, discrimination, Azerbaijanophobia, Turcophobia and Islamophobia have intensified in France. This once again confirmed that a partisan country like France, which is trying to maintain the status quo based on the occupation by Armenia for 30 years, and a pro-Armenian president like Macron, cannot be a mediator in the negotiations. By so doing, official Paris violated the Treaty on Friendship, Mutual Understanding and Cooperation signed between Azerbaijan and France on December 20th, 1993. With the resolution adopted after the attacks of radical Armenian groups on Azerbaijan embassy in Paris, it clearly demonstrated that it takes a hostile position against Azerbaijan. The international community still condemns France's occupation of the territory of more than 50 countries, looting of the wealth of the countries it colonized, oppressing peoples, and crimes of war and crimes against humanity it committed. The history of the French armed forces mass murdering hundreds of thousands of civilians based on their ethnicity and religion is not forgotten. There are many similarities in the same crimes that bring France and Armenia closer. During the occupation, Armenia planted more than 1 million landmines in Azerbaijan, and France planted more than 5 million landmines in Algeria. The French government, who killed more than 1.5 million of Algerians during the occupation, have no right to speak of humanitarian law at all. France bears responsibility for the death of about 3,000 Moroccans in 2 days in the occupied Morocco, about 5,000 Tunisians who demanded the closure of the French military base in Tunisia, hundreds of Vietnamese, including 170 women and 157 children, as a result of the massacre in Vietnam, and more than 800,000 members of the Tutsi tribe in the military operation in Rwanda under the name of creating a safe zone. The number of crimes committed by France against humanity does not end there.
The Mini Majlis is preparing a statement in respect to the resolution adopted by the French Senate. This was stated by the Speaker of the Mini Majlis during the plenary meeting of the Parliament. She noted that it is expedient to adopt both a resolution and a statement in respect to the recent activity of France. Upon a proposal, this issue has been included into the agenda of the meeting. On November 15th at 9:40 p.m., the Armenian Armed Forces units from the positions in the direction of Yukhari Shorja settlement of Basarkecha region, using small arms, subjected to fire the Azerbaijani army positions stationed in the direction of Molla Bayramli settlement of Kelbajar district, Azerbaijan's defense ministry reported. Moreover, on November 16 at 12:50 a.m., members of an illegal Armenian armed detachment in the territory of Azerbaijan, where the Russian peacekeepers are temporarily deployed, subjected to fire the Azerbaijani army position stationed in the territory of Aghdam district. The Azerbaijani army units stationed in these directions took adequate retaliatory measures, the ministry noted. In accordance with the combat training plan for 2022, demonstration battalion tactical exercises were held in Azerbaijani Army, the Ministry of Defense of Azerbaijan reported. According to the plan of the exercise held in conditions close to real combat, the area of a possible provocation by an imaginary enemy sabotage group was determined on the basis of intelligence data, and the imaginary enemy was neutralized. The main objectives of the exercises are to improve the interoperability between the headquarters and units when bringing the battalion into a state of combat readiness, as well as to increase the commander's battle management skills and prompt decision-making abilities. All the assigned goals were achieved during the exercises. The construction of Laçın Junction substation continues at an accelerated pace. Transformers have been installed. The bulk of the works in the open distribution section have been finished. The construction of the control center and engineering dorm is about to be completed. At the same time, the works on the high-voltage transmission line going from Güləbirt hydropower station to the new substation have been completed. Laçın City substation will be linked with Şükürbəyli, Cəbrayıl, Zəngilan, Qubadlı, Daşkəsən, Kəlbəcər, Qorçu, Şuşa, and Füzuli substations. With this, the circular electrical supply of Karabakh and Zengezur will be created, and this will provide uninterrupted power supply in the territories liberated from the occupation. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.